wheel?
Probably...
I told you. The Earth Pulse is the power of the Earth.
Oh, I see. So if Maltellus made the Earth in Historia, and he's using the Earth itself as his vessel...
Then probably it's the force of his will that's making them do that.
Neat. Alright, good. We can rewatch the gems or something?
I don't know. Fuck. Let's check. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. That's enough of that.
Alright.
Let's go open up these chests. And then, military hike. There's a military hike in that box.
What was he talking about? Military. He was just talking about what time it was.
Alright, let's see what's going on outside this fucking door.
We should probably save just
Yeah, I was going to do
Oh,
that.
and there's...
Of course there is. Because...
What a sad turn of affairs.
How sad.
There was
Because
more
near the
to
end
it
of the
than
game,
just
that was
Heldalf
the
and
whole
the Shepherd
story.
Michael. So many factors converged to bring about that disaster.
What happened to that village was so ghastly. You can sort of see
We
how
haven't even
Michael
killed-
finally
what's
came
her
to
name
do
yet?
what he did.
Simone?
But still, no
that her
one
name?
except maybe his closest
Yep.
friends
Just
ought to
pull
buy
names out of a
I
hat
was in the
here.
No,
depths of
Simone
my
was
despair
the
as an
name of the girl.
excuse.
Okay.
Right. The actions he took that day changed the fates of millions.
That's true. It was his thoughtless curse of eternal solitude that paved the way for Kittybeard to become the Lord of Calamity. Without the curse,
Sounds like a fucking
old
pirate
Sourpuss
from
never would have
One
hated
Piece.
the world so much. Never would have wanted it to turn into a world of Hellions.
You can't blame the people of Highlander Rollins for seeing him as a monster. But I get the sense that deep down, in his own misguided way, he just wants to bring peace to his country.
Some of the blame, too, has to go to the former shepherd for keeping secret the fact that he'd spirited Maltellus away. Because of that, folks who didn't know the true situation wound up desecrating the shrine and causing Maltellus to transform into a Hellion.
That's right. If they'd only talked about it more openly, there might have been better understanding and cooperation.
It also looks like the former shepherd didn't really trust anyone other than his own flesh and blood. To those who believed in the shepherd, I can think of no greater wound.
He also didn't
True
appear
enough.
to have any seraphs.
He may
with
have
him,
genuinely
which is
wanted
kinda
every
weird.
one of them to be happy.
He was pretty
But
weak.
if he never shared this desire
And
with
short.
anyone,
And short.
then
Regardless of Michael's circumstances, it doesn't change the fact that what Heldalf did was unspeakably cruel.
Yes,
He
yes,
would
yes, it was
toss
terrible.
strangers to the wolves just to further his own interests.
None of this
He was
comes
doing it all
down
the
to black
time.
and
What are you
white.
talking about?
That's for sure.
Well, Maven told us just to feel
We just
and
watched a bunch of
experience
kids
what
get
had happened.
murdered, and this is
We'll
what
go
you're
tell
worried
him what
about?
we felt.
Murdered.
And there's our good friend Maven yet again.
Now you must fight me to unlock ultimate
back.
power.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure the monolith doesn't get damaged. Your thoughts?
No one
was
involved was
the
fully in the
monolith.
wrong.
I was gonna say, I
No one
suppose
was
preserving
really
the
right
monolith
either.
was good.
That's how it felt to me.
A useful understanding to reach. Now, your answer.
Saray, let us hear your answer to this.
My answer is I want to save Heldalf. The shepherd's job doesn't just boil down to quell the Lord of Calamity, or even clean up the previous shepherd's mistakes. When malevolence consumes Seraphim and turns them into Hellions, we save them. Yet when it brings misfortune and grief to humans, we say they only have themselves to blame. It doesn't seem fair.
So that is your answer.
Dunno if it counts as one.
There are humans out there just like Heldalf. He just happened to play one part in a cascade of terrible events.
I'm not gonna say you shouldn't sympathize with him, but I will say it would strike me as bizarre to completely let him off the hook for the horrors he brought to such a peaceful village.
So we'll save him, and then we'll
And what
kill
he's
him.
trying to do now is still messed up, right?
Absolutely. It's wrong, period, and I will stop it.
But even so, you would save this man?
If I won't save humans like Heldalf, who've had Hellionhood thrust upon them, I'll never see humans and Seraphim live in peace.
I see.
Guy's facial
So
hair
then
reminds
you-
me of Whitebeard from
Really
One Piece,
odd.
actually. He's got the same mustache.
Saray is Saray, and we love him for it.
That's right. He couldn't be anyone else even if he tried.
So, Mr. Teller, that what you were looking for?
For such a man, ending his loneliness would be the sole path to salvation. Do you understand what that means?
Taking his
Give him a
life,
hug.
I would expect.
Saray, can you carry that burden with you?
Indeed. That, even more than your answer, is the crucial matter.
Right. What's important now is whether
Do
you
have a feather
truly
in his
will
hair,
not
or does
waver.
his hair just look like a feather?
No, he's got a feather
Or
there
rather,
tied to it.
whether you truly believe in your answer and are willing to accept its repercussions.
No matter what happens, and no matter what cost.
Now we are gonna have to find him.
Are you asking him to prove his determination in battle?
Put bluntly, yes. In order to defeat one who has been abandoned in time, the bonds of strength must be
This guy's
severed.
voice sounds like
Show
the,
me how that is done.
announcer of Soul Calibur.
Defeat the one who has been abandoned in
It
time.
really does.
You can't be talking about...
How to sever the bonds of strength.
So eternal loneliness is a curse, you say? It makes sense
Who
now.
will win in this contest
Oh,
of
man.
champions?
Now then, show me!
Final battle. Fight.
Don't hold back!
Well.
I certainly won't.
He just replaced us.
Sever the bonds of strength!
And if we were to actually use it,
Then what would happen to you?
Do you see why it is you waver? Settle this, Shepherd!
Do not let
Because
Maven's conviction go to
he's
waste.
replacing me? That's just weird, dude.
Burning shot!
Blade bang! No escape! It's over!
Look out! Too close! Dancing flame!
Lord of water! Don't just start hitting it! Ocean flame! Lord of water! My bow is ahead! Blue flurry!
Give me him, buddy. There you go. Thanks for the beat here.
Burning shot! Tower of blood!
Burst!
Thank you guys. Let me see if I can just pull this out of here. There we go.
Ocean
Oh yeah.
Azure assault!
Give me all that beat.
Breakdown! Break on through!
Break on through to the other side.
Breakdown! Azure assault!
It's kind of hard for me at time these dodges, but it's all good. Again, do something. Again, do something. Oh, come on.
Burning
Just run right.
Look out!
There you go.
Look out!
Vermilion crescent! Burning shard!
Okay, I got enough roll.
Lord of water!
Let's see if we can actually get a gauge going
Burning shard!
for a combo.
Here goes!
I was making sure it triggers the multiplier.
Here goes!
Look out!
Crimson flame! May it burn your soul!
Burn your soul.
Ocean blitz! Azure assault!
Damn, he's juggling that.
Oh! Holy shit, he's gonna miss a card on me. Looks like I died, son.
This is for you! Look out!
Gravity rules everything!
Careless! Look out!
Devil trigger!
You're careless! Look out!
Shudder and fall to the earth!
Blue flurry! Breakdown! Blue flurry! Breakdown! Break on through!
I could have done this earlier.
Breakdown! Break on through!
Wow, you do fucking assload of damage.
Blue flurry! Ocean blitz!
Throw plates at you.
Monolithic current!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh god, no. You're not gonna miss the guard both of our asses. That'd be just rude.
This is for you!
Blue flurry! This is for you! Burst! Ocean
I think
blitz!
what you said, barely.
You just throw
Blue
me in.
flurry! Ocean blitz!
Wait.
Burst!
Moving during that was a bad idea.
Kick attack smash!
This is for you!
Why?
Break on through! You're careless!
Take it like down!
Here!
Ocean
Also, I didn't note it earlier, Whack, but you're right. Every time we play this game, the characters do look ever so much more ridiculous.
Well done. What I want to see is not a mere display of strength.
Okay.
So you really are immortal?
Nifty.
You understand by now, don't you, the way to defeat me?
Missed a card at the end, or what?
Yes. Turn my friends into attacks with wills of their own, and use those attacks to pierce through the bonds of strength.
What Dazzle said he did.
Then why aren't you doing it?
Because I don't
I'm
like
not a Hellion.
Or my
Even if you make
friends.
use of that means, your friends will not be consumed with malevolence. You won't admit it. After
you're
all,
weak.
to demonstrate that method upon me is tacit acknowledgement that it is your only option with Heldolf as well.
But Maven, isn't there any other way at all?
No. Even Lila's power is not enough to purify one as consumed with malevolence as he is. You should know that.
Saray. Rose.
If you weigh lives on scales, you will falter at the crucial moment. All the more so if it is your friends' lives in question. But if you do waver, and your wavering leads you to a faulty answer, you may never recover. In this way does virtue become vice.
But if you will die for
Damn.
the answer you truly believe in, even failure will not stop you from rising again. What you should fear is not failure, but rather that fear itself will compromise your belief in your answer.
Lila,
telling me to fear.
Now then, Saray.
Are we gonna fight him again? What?
If you intend to make this a farce, then I shall end it. Show me, not just with words,
Neat.
but with the spirit.
That's awesome.
I shall
Round. Oh god.
What the fuck is going on here?
Just mystic art your ass out of nowhere.
It is a damned shame, Lila. Unfortunately, it looks like they still don't understand. So, it was all for naught.
No, just a little bit more. Even when they resented their own helplessness, even when they grieved for a fallen comrade, even when evil schemed to lead them astray, Saray and his companions have pushed ever on, never losing themselves. Knowing fear, but not malevolence,
They'll
they
never
came
give up,
all
just
this
like
way
that
to
cat.
stand here
Yes,
together.
all of that seems to be the case. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
You're really something.
I don't like having regrets, and I don't like giving them to other people either. Don't you forget it.
Saray, Rose, you paralyzed or something? Going up against Hellions is already life or death. It shouldn't be new to you.
Edna. Zavid.
It's just as they said, Rose. Saray, do you remember what I told you? Back at Lady Lake?
Fuck no.
I didn't come all this way just to be a liability. I said it before.
Ah. Yeah.
Do I need to say it again?
You just did.
No.
If the shepherd Saray truly believes in his answer, then surely may he bring an end to the age of chaos.
Then show us. Show us your answer.
Saray!
everyone.
Show me potato salad. Ding! Shepherd wins, Shepherd wins.
You have good friends, lad.
Darn right.
Oh yeah, that whole
Let's
thing.
go!
Come at me!
I don't know how to use that.
Wild water armitage, Elder.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look at all that
My fucking
BG,
game.
son.
Nathan! This is... my answer!
So dead right now.
Old man!
ever so
Maven?
dead.
Wait a minute, I didn't even answer yet. What happened? What the fuck?
When I told you I was
thought I
immortal.
could hold out until you finished it, but
Maven?
Oh, I'm so sorry it came to this.
You're an idiot too.
Look how shiny
You're-
that pipe is.
not wrong. But I have no regrets.
No regrets.
What's going on? What are you saying?
Come on!
It's because I violated the taboo.
Ah.
If the user breaks the terms of the oath, the special powers granted by the oath likewise vanish.
All those
You should've
nachos
told
I ate
us.
over the years finally catching up on me.
Please, do not blame Lila. She merely did what she
We
believed
gave
was
her
right
Alfier's
for all of you.
thing.
Yep.
And it was my decision to make as well.
I believe too. In my answer. And in my friends. And for their sake, I will not waver in what must be done. So there will be no regrets.
It is time to say our farewells.
I
Can I have your
promise.
pipe?
I'll never forget what you've told me, Maven. And I'll teach it to others as well.
Don't break the taboo. You'll die.
Nurse, help this man.
Did I imagine I would
Only a nurse in the
die with
bedroom.
others by my
Or on the stage.
Hey.
thank you.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I still see the mic input, so
okay.
everything's fine.
Let's go.
To Camlon?
Yeah. Maltellus should still be there.
Let's make for Elysia first.
There should be a road there leading to Camlon. We saw Gramps come running when the village fell.
Oh, that makes sense. So Camlon was close to Elysia.
Very likely. That fits with the idea that it was a strategically important location for Highland, Rollins, and the Northern Powers.
Yeah, good point. But it looked to me like the road to Camlon was sealed off.
Yeah, by my mother.
You can cry if...
I told you I'm not going to cry.
Wah.
Bitch, I will end
Looks
you.
like this is the final battle.
Let's end this.
Right on!
Oh my goodness, we're closed in on the actual end of this game. 3. That's not terrible. Even though I died.
KO 2 times. Who would have had a 7?
You know, he did pull a Mystic Card out of his ass.
He did.
And his pipe is sitting right there, but we can't take it.
It's on his grave. It's a grave marker. Alright, let's hit a save point, and then that will be the end of today's session.
Sorry, this was sort of a, what am I looking for? A directionless session. Next time, though, I bet we'll have a bit more direction. That'll be in a couple of weeks.
I don't know, in a couple of weeks we might forget what we've done this time.
Well, I mean, what does it say in our guide here? Go to Elysia. There you go. We have very clear instructions. Go to Elysia. Where is that? Who knows?
I don't know, but there's no fucking save point out here.
I think there was no Elysian Highlands. Well, probably can just walk up here. I mean, that's...
So, Elysia is where we started out.
Yep. Okay. So there you go.
So, we'll go there.
So yes, next time we will know exactly where we're going.
Talk to Pops.
Again, if
Hold on,
you don't...
Hold on. We got some
So
of
if
these
we cut the
things.
tie
Yep.
between Maltellus and Heldalf, we'll be home free, right?
I'm not so sure about that. He's strong enough to use the Earth itself as a vessel. Will that really be all that it takes?
Right. We'll probably have to purify all the malevolence attached to the land as well.
Is that right, Layla?
Hellions.
She sells seashells by the seashore. Yep.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
He's got to be doing that on purpose.
Originally, he was the one who would purify the land. His power was the blessing of the land itself.
Like a natural purification of sorts, huh?
Don't think that's gonna be enough this time.
Certainly the
gonna
activities
need
of the
genetically
shepherds also
modified
contributed to the Earth's
purification.
natural purification from the outside.
But now it's just Saray,
Good old
and no one
GMOs.
else.
We need to have a plan of action before moving on. But all the same, we can't sit around brooding all day.
Yeah, we did that
For
for half the
sure.
session.
Okay.
Anyway, folks, like I was saying before that cutscene, we're going to be going away from this game for a couple of weeks because I'll have a visitor next Friday and the Friday after, which will be Grimmeth himself. So look forward to possible streams with Grimmeth, but not possible streams with Zephy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this session, and we'll see you next time for more Tales of Zephyteria. Bye-bye!
Zephyteria sounds like a cafeteria with my name attached to it.